Okay guys, gonna make this quick. Up top here we have the 26 grain 25 caliber Predator International Polymag. Down here we have the 28 plus grain Predator, I can't think of the name of what the pellet's called, but I'll edit it in the video. On this one we have 9.5 inches of penetration, which is what I believe I got the last time. And there you see it again, I'm burning an inch. So you're looking at 9.5 inches of penetration. On this one we're getting 9 inches of penetration. So a ½ inch difference, as you can see from here to here. Also, the one thing that I notice more is that this pellet I'm sorry, I can't remember the name of it, but it came apart. This is part of the hollow point. Part of the hollow point. This is the rim of it. So that's pretty significant. This one, the Predator Polymag, held up completely. All right, let's go ahead and cut these out. Okay, basically the Polymag and the other pellet, which again, I'll edit this into the video as I'm talking right now. You'll see what the name of this pellet is. I just cannot remember off the top of my head. Let's cut open the second part of it, or the first part I should say. The poly tips in here, you guys have seen those before, you don't need to see it again. But here's where the pellet separated. And okay, I know you can't see it in the video, but basically this is exactly 1.25 inches tall, or 1.25 inches thick. It still managed to dump the poly tip off in half that distance. So there you go. It looks like the Predator poly tips, at least in 25 cal version, starts expanding at ½ inch of penetration. Alright, we just shot through a gelatin with the chicken bone in the middle of it. The pellet went through. The bone is set at burning an inch here. Let's call it 4 inches. So the bone is 4 inches in, so the pellet had to penetrate 4 inches of gelatin before it even got to the chicken bone. After passing through the bone, we're going to call that 7 inches of penetration. See if it's intact or split, or yep, split. Let's cut this thing open. So there you go. There's the performance. Typical. Pellet looks very typical. Predator. Let's take a look at penetration. 20 cal, low gun solo. Alright, let's look at the 20 cal Predator International Polymag. 13 grains even. You have 6 1/4 inches of penetration. On the JSB Exact 20 cal, 13.5 inches, you have exactly 10 inches of penetration. Basically 1.25 to 2 inches before the poly tip starts to break off. So the poly tip between the different calibers seems to break off around the same depth, which is pretty cool. So now you have the two pellets here, the 13.5 grain JSB Exact 20 cal and the 13 grain Predator International Polymag.